Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Cody, registered physiotherapist. In this video today, I'm going to teach you the best hamstring exercise you need to start doing today. But before doing so, we need to start with what is becoming a ritual with this channel. Hamstring strains causes a lot of pain. We don't want to walk around with a crutch or cane. So let's make sure that we find a cure and don't go back to exercising premature. Now I did a video a couple weeks ago about why you should not be stretching your hamstrings. I'll put a link to that video up here. You can click it. I recommend you watch it because all of that material is very complementary to what we're talking about today. So before teaching you the best hamstring exercise, I think it's prudent to talk about who should be doing it and why it's so important. So who should be doing this exercise? Everybody. But more specifically, if you are recovering from a hamstring strain, this is a great rehabilitation exercise. Or if you're someone who has a history of hamstring strains and you don't want them coming back, this is a great preventative exercise. And third, if you're someone who has never had a hamstring strain, but you want a hamstring exercise for maintenance, perhaps you feel like your hamstrings could be stronger or they're holding back some gains in the gym, this is a great maintenance exercise. So now that we know why everyone should be doing this hamstring exercise, let's state 2 facts that show the importance of doing this. Fact number 1, if you've pulled your hamstring before, you're much more likely to do it again. See, the number 1 predictor of a hamstring strain is a previous one. So we have to make sure our hamstrings are in the best possible shape. Fact number 2, the injury responsible for the majority of games lost in professional sports is hamstring strains. So while you might not be a professional athlete, you want to make sure you never get a hamstring strain because it's going to keep you out of the gym, it's going to prevent you from exercising, and it's going to impact your daily routine. So now that we know who should be doing this exercise, everyone, and why it's so important, let me get right down on the ground and teach you the best hamstring exercise. So for this exercise, you're going to take your band and you're going to tie it around your ankle. From here, you're going to lie on your back. And you're going to try to keep your knee as close to your chest as you can throughout the entire exercise. Next, you're going to put 2 hands on the band and you're going to pull up in this direction. Now you don't want your leg to just fling up against the resistance of the band. You want your leg to fight that resistance. So it looks like this. Knee close to my chest, pulling up with the resistance band. Slowly let your leg straighten. This is eccentrically working the hamstrings. Now what's great about this exercise and why we're keeping our knee close to our chest is this puts the hamstrings on a full stretch or lengthened state. See, we know hamstring strains are most likely to occur in this lengthened or stretched position. And we also know that hamstrings are the weakest in this lengthened or stretched position. That's why we're working here. So knee close to your chest, pulling with the band up, and slowly fight that resistance. You should feel your hamstrings working. If you want, you can count 5 seconds. You can go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can use a thicker band if you want more resistance, or a thinner band if you want less resistance. Now we want to do 15 reps and we want to do 4 sets. In between sets, you can rest 30 seconds if you like. Now, no exercise will be complete without hitting the like button, so please take a few seconds to do so now. Now, how often should you be doing this exercise? I'm going to give parameters for 2 groups. The first group would be those of you who are currently suffering from a hamstring strain or have a history of hamstring strains. You want to do this exercise 4 to 5 times a week. Each time you're going to do your 4 sets of 15 reps. See, we want to combat the weakness that's resulted from the strain, and we want to make sure our hamstrings are as strong as we can get them to prevent future hamstring injuries. Now the parameters for the second group of people, those of you who have never sustained a hamstring injury or strain before, but you want to do this more for maintenance and to further bulletproof your hamstrings, you'd want to incorporate this into your weekly leg day workout. Again, you do 4 sets of 15. So there you have it. That is the best hamstring exercise you can and should be doing, whether it's to prevent future hamstring strains, to rehab a current hamstring injury, or for hamstring maintenance, to bulletproof your hamstrings and ensure they're as strong and as functional as possible. Thanks everyone for watching. If you know someone who would benefit from this content, make sure you share this video with them. And if you want to be amongst the first notified of all my future videos and content, make sure you hit that subscribe button.